The procedure I had done was crowns, implants, and the bridge. I chose Gordon Dental because I did come across an ad for him. And he was very expressive about some new procedures. The dentist I had gone to before said I would need dentures. And I felt like I was too young for dentures. So I came across an ad that he had, more of an infomercial, and it changed my life. The thing that was holding me back originally was I felt I was too young to have dentures. And also, I didn't know about implants. So it was just wonderful. And I believe that God led me to Gordon Dental. He has a vast knowledge of implants. So I went down that rabbit hole. So the process for me was a bit different. It was a longer process. I did make the call. I remember going through the videos. It was like midnight, and I couldn't wait the following business day to give them a call. The process was really easy. I called, they made an appointment, I came in, and what I understood from speaking through the consultation was I spoke with Miss Susie, and she explained to me nothing is procedure, nothing is routine. And what I have in my mind was I could come in and get these things done in a couple of weeks or, a couple of months was just not accurate. It went on a case-by-case basis, which made me feel really comfortable with that because I didn't want anymore to be just shuffled through another dentist's office. I had had some prior problems before, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't have any trust for dentists anymore. So it was a long process, a lot of holding of my hand, which was very, very necessary, but it was easy. And the team, I've never met a team like this before. They became family. On this journey, I've met a family and friends, and I've got $1 million smile. I have never in my life ever heard you have a beautiful smile ever in my life. And as soon as I got my smile done, I smiled, and I had a few people like, "Oh, your smile is beautiful." And it changed my life. My confidence is through the roof. I can't stop smiling. I know I'm emotional now, but it has changed. It's changed my life, for the better. I would say make the call. The consultation is free. Sit down and talk, and you'll get a deep, in-depth analysis of what's going on with your smile from beginning to end. You won't be disappointed. I'd like to just say that through my journey, I had a few hiccups. I ended up having to have a couple of emergency procedures. Now, I know that if I would have gone to some place that was just shoving in like, cookie cutter houses or, things like that, I know I wouldn't have been taken care of. But they took their time. They took care of me. They allowed me to heal. So my process was basically a whole year. And I think sometimes that's how long it actually takes, and the commercials that you see, they don't tell you that it's not cookie cutter. It's a case by case basis, which means that your case could be 2 months because your mouth has to heal over these implants. So it's not the same. Trust them that they know what they're doing. Trust the process and don't rush it. And I tell you what, you will never stop smiling. I will recommend Gordon Dental to others because this is the best of the best. I did a lot of research in Kansas City, Kansas. I even considered flying out of town to get some work done. But the sincerity of this team, it was amazing. Just anything you want to know. They took the time. They didn't make it seem like, you're getting on my nerves, I'm tired of you calling. They took the time to answer each and every question. When I had, this is funny, when I had one of my procedures, it took a long time. After that procedure, it was rough for me, but the family came together and was even considering to come home with me to make sure I was okay through the night, because it was indeed a process. So I will recommend them because they're not the same as everybody else. They're just not trying to get paid. They genuinely care, and you just don't find that today. I wouldn't be in this position if I had a dentist who cared in the beginning. You're in good hands. You're in good hands with Gordon Dental.